What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, Do It All Garage. It's Dennis here. Uh, Taking my family on a little vacation for about 5-6 days. So here we are in Concan, Texas. We're at Neal's Lodge, and this is one part of it here. This is actually called Cielo Ridge. It's right down the street from the main lodge. It's probably, I don't know, a mile away or so. Not very far. This is actually like a condo section. There's one, two, three, about 4 or 5 4-unit condos here. Pretty nice. Nice scenic views. Let me flip this around for you. So, anyway, as with any review that I do, I don't praise anything unwarranted. I don't knock anything unwarranted. I give honest reviews, as honest as I can. So again, the scenery's nice. They have a really nice pool over here. I'll flip it around again and I'll show you. Okay, so here's the pool. They have a really cool water slide for the kids. There's a little, I don't know if I'd call it a grotto. It's more like a little cave, a big flat rock right there with a little waterfall coming off of it. The kids can actually climb on that and jump off of it. I think the pool's about 5.5 feet deep at the deepest. And there's a little like beach pool, kiddie pool type thing over here. It's actually a really nice pool. It's a lot nicer than I expected. There's a little pavilion over there with I think some bathrooms in it, and there's like a overflow parking lot back there. There's some condos back here, right there, and right there. The condo that we're staying in is number 203, and it's right up there, second floor, right hand corner. Nice little balcony with a couple of Adirondack style chairs. There's actually fireplaces in these things, which is kind of surprising. I don't know if y'all ever been anywhere in Texas in the summertime, but you don't need a fireplace. I'll just put it that way. But anyway, nice pool, nice playground area. Plenty of stuff for the kids to play on out here. Got a volleyball court. Plenty of barbecue pits like this and picnic tables with shade trees around. It's pretty freaking cool. Plenty of parking too. The driveway is down over that hill. You pull up off the main highway and pull up around there, and it's very steep. So if you're pulling a trailer or something like I was, I'd be real careful. But we made it up, no problem. See, come in off that main driveway there, pull up in here. I backed my trailer in. I brought our side-by-side and four-wheeler. And as you can tell, it's a little bit steep right there to be on gravel, but, you know, no issues for us. So, there's a little side view of the cabin. Again, honest review. These right here, you can smell these. I'm sure it's part of the septic system or whatever. I mean, nothing they can really do about that. I would assume, I don't know. I'm not a plumber or a septic guy, but it's there. It's got to go somewhere. So you can smell them. It's not like taking your breath away, but just something I noted. Again, fireplace, chimney, pretty cool. There's a hiking trail right here. I'm not going to go up there in 100-degree heat, but it is there. Another thing I wanted to note, really, really good AC. You know, that's important to me. AC is always important to me. I'm not a hot weather person. I'll tolerate it because my kids want to go places and stuff like that. Go swimming, go to beaches, things like that. But I ain't a hot weather person. I don't tent camp anymore. I used to when I was younger. But not anymore. If I can't sleep with some cold AC, you ain't gonna want to be around me the next day. So again, something else that's kind of different about this place is when you check into Neal's Lodges, you go to the main office and you get a wristband. Okay, so basically when you stay in these condos, you can use that swimming pool, or you can drive down the road to the main camping area or whatever, not camping, but the main cabin area, main office area, where their store and the dance hall and all that stuff is. And you can drive over there and go to the river if you want to. So I'm just kind of, things are coming to me as I'm doing this, but we brought our Kawasaki Mule and our Honda four-wheeler. You are allowed to ride things like this around the campgrounds, you know, as well as golf carts. I keep saying campgrounds. What I mean is the main cabin area at the main place, you know, on the river. They said you're not allowed to ride them here, and I don't know why. The lady said that they used to, but it kind of turned into a racetrack situation and they did away with it. If you did, I don't know if anyone would catch you or say anything to you or whatever. I really don't know. But and we wanted to stay here for 5 nights. So the only room, we did it kind of last minute. So we had to book this condo over here on this property for the first 2 nights. Then the last 3 nights we're going over to the main area by the office that's over there on the river. So I guess that's what we get for kind of waiting until the last minute. But anyway, the buildings are nice and tight. You know what I'm saying? They're not super fancy, but they're not somewhere that you wouldn't want to stay. Okay, the insulation's great, double pane windows, nice balconies on all of them, or porches if you're on the front, you know, on the bottom floor. But unfortunately, you don't get to pick your neighbors. And you know, out here last night, you know, if my kids were any younger, I'd have probably called the police. There was people out here drinking a lot and fighting, yelling, screaming at each other. I don't know if a fist fight actually broke out, but down there by the pool area and some of the condos over there, it was getting pretty rowdy. They were, again, blaring a bunch of rap music with cuss words and stuff like that in it till probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, you could hear it plain as day when I was on my balcony, but again, the places seemed pretty well insulated and all that, so when we closed our door, you couldn't really hear it. Like, it wouldn't have bothered me enough to keep me up at night. But again, you know, they advertise family friendly, and my kids wouldn't have been out there, I can promise you that, at least not at night. And there were other kids out there, so, you know, it is what it is. I would hate to be a guy that called the police on somebody or something like that, but it was getting kind of ridiculous, man. I kind of felt like I was in a barrio or something, man. But anyway, other than that, you know, the place, would I stay here again? Yes. You know, it's nice. It's a nice, clean place, pretty views and all that. So anyway, let me flip this around and we'll walk up from our parking area here. Again, this is our parking area, main road over there. Pull up the driveway. I backed into here. You got this little trail back here behind the building. You can fast forward if you want. But if you're bringing elderly people or very, very young kids, I would possibly reconsider if you're going to stay on the second floor. You got about, I don't know, 20 steps here. Nothing too crazy, but, you know, if you got your 95-year-old great-grandmother, she's probably not going to walk up and down those. Here's kind of a shared hallway. with a little balcony. There's the view. There's the pool down there. Oh, there's a Neal's truck right there. So I think what a lot of those guys do is drive around and empty the trash bins out, stuff like that. So here's 203. This is where we're staying. Right there. Right next to the stairwell. And let me pause it for a second, make sure everybody's decent in there before I show you around. Okay, again, 203 at Cielo Ridge. Let's go on in. Again, nothing super fancy, but it is clean. Everything's tight. Got a nice big dining room table. Big windows right here with the view. Fold out couch in this one. Fireplace, again, useless 10 months out of the year here, but it looks nice. Got a TV with direct TV satellite. Electric recliner. There's the kitchen area. Got basic dishes, you know, a couple pots and pans. Dishwasher. Let me get a shot of the fridge. Basic fridge and freezer. Microwave, stove. They had bowls for cereal and stuff like that. Plates, coffee cups, coffee maker. Here is one bathroom. This is kind of like the hallway bathroom. Pretty basic. And excuse our mess. We just moved in yesterday, and so I think this is a king bed in here in the main bedroom, which is what we're in. Here's the master bath. Okay. And then here's the second bedroom. It's got two sets of really cool bunk beds for the kids or whoever, you know. Little window right there and a pretty big size closet. There's also a rocking chair in here for some reason. But we're going to walk out on the balcony now. So this is something they really can't help, I guess. There's a bird nest and bird droppings all over here in this corner. Again, I know that the employees didn't come here and put that bird nest there. I'm not holding it against them. It's just nature, but that's the view from the balcony of 203 at Cielo Ridge. So the sun is pretty much blazing straight in here right now. So if you want to sit out here in the morning and have your coffee, you're going to get a suntan in the morning. So anyway, we're going to be moving to that other cabin, and I'll do on the main property, and I'll do another review of that. So I guess I'll summarize it by, if you're staying here, pretty cool place to stay, man. Nice pool and everything, but you know, would have been nicer if we didn't have to put up with that rowdiness last night, but you know, it is what it is. We were inside safe, so there's always going to be, you know, teenagers, young people doing what they're going to do. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching, and y'all stay tuned. I got a lot more to come. Thanks a lot.